Well, I might need to borrow that inhaler, DC, before we get through this one. Round one is underway between Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. Whittaker was born in New Zealand, but he claims Australia, and of course Adesanya trying to come up large for the Kiwis here tonight.
And Adesanya has taken offense to that because he loves New Zealand. He cannot understand how Whittaker, who was born there, doesn't represent the country. He has an opportunity to really stick it to Robert tonight in this fight.
His misses are entertaining.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Real nice body kick lands.
Nice punch there by Whittaker. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jump. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Well, he felt like he had to kick effectively to win this fight, and he is certainly doing that right now. Nice combination of kicks.
His kickboxing coach is feeling ecstatic right now, watching the guy employ this kick-heavy strategy. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
That is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Head kick.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Robert Whittaker. Under a minute to go in the round. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Punches blocked.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Takedown defense holds up.
Huge knee land.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay. All right, with that, we now present round two. Israel Adesanya versus that man, Robert Whittaker. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Whittaker gets hit by that leg kick.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Nice combination of kicks there by Robert Whittaker. Oh, can't do that in soccer, but it's allowed here. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Oh, great foot sweep right there. Got to the clinch, started manipulating the body, and the moment his opponent took a misstep, boom, tripped him right over the top. Great job.
Pretty good elbow there from the bottom. Got to stay active off of your back. Oh, back to the well with that elbow. That one landed well. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it as he lands another combination.
He's getting it so close that it's hard to land anything else, so he's shortening up those elbows, and they're landing beautifully.
So 55 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Well, on a pretty good connection rate thus far, hitting on 1 out of every 2. The accuracy rate is 50% against Robert Whittaker.
Nice leg kick land.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Adesanya's pass attempt denied. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler. Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Deep breath. Okay, we are down in this fight.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. And he switches to southpaw here yet again.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh!
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Adesanya. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. 83 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And as for the accuracy rate, DC, 48% tonight against Robert Whittaker. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Down into his mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Israel Adesanya is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Back to his feet.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight he would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by Israel Adesanya. And Israel Adesanya.
Ready? You ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big kick lands.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean,
Whoa!
he's in trouble. He's hurt.
Oh, he might be out. Wow!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every...
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel